G'day guys, it's Garrick and Ollie here, and in this video we're going to show you 3 exercises to help you to build strong and resilient glutes. The first exercise is the split squat. To set up for this exercise you may need a cushion and you may need a pole or perhaps a chair to help you with your balance. To set up, we're going to take a big step such that one foot is all the way in front of the cushion, and all the exercise is you're lowering your back knee as deep as you can down towards the cushion. Now the cushion's there as a guide to give you a bit of tactile feedback as to your depth. If you can go all the way down and touch the cushion. You shouldn't be putting the weight through your back knee, however. Your front knee should be taking the brunt of the exercise, and it should be your front glute that's doing the activation here. To make it a bit easier, you could reduce the range of motion, reduce the depth, only go as deep as you can, such that it is challenging. That's the split squat, Ollie.
Lovely. Okay, exercise number 2, the glute bridge. For this one, Garrick is going to lie down on this mat that we've prepared earlier for his comfort, not crushing the microphone if we can avoid it. And Garrick is going to bend his knees to about 90 degrees, as you can see there, or somewhere that's comfortable. It doesn't really matter. With his hands on the floor for a bit of extra stability, Garrick's simply going to lift his hips up into the air like so, squeezing his glute muscles to perform the movement. That's going to be a pretty challenging one. Now, to make this one harder, you can do 2 things. Well, you can do more than 2 things, but today we're going to show you 2. He can take one of the feet off the floor to make it a single leg glute bridge, all right? And you can see from the strain in Garrick's face there that he's really loving that variation. And of course, you do that on both sides. A slightly easier option may be to add some weight to the front of your hips there. So Garrick's holding a medicine ball, but you could use a dumbbell, a bag of books, a milk bottle filled with water, and that's going to make it slightly harder and challenge the glutes a little bit more. So that's exercise number 2, the glute bridge. Garrick, what's exercise number 3?
Exercise number 3 is the clam. So to position yourself for this exercise on the ground or a bed, lying on your side, one foot completely on top of the other, and the exercise involves you separating your knees essentially. So starting with your knees nice and close together and then pulling them apart as far as you can in a slow and controlled movement. Make sure that you keep your feet together, one foot on top of the other. To make the exercise more challenging, you can introduce a band. So if you place the band around your knees, that's where the bulk of the resistance is coming from, and you perform the same movement, separating your knees against that resistance as far as you can, and then slowly and controlled, closing your knees back together. You should feel that in the side of your hip there, Ollie.
Yeah, even that light band is making that one tremendously harder.
Absolutely.
And really feeling it in the side there.
Good.
Okay, so I don't trip over, I'll take that off.
Absolutely.
So Garrick, there's our 3 glute exercises to build strong and resilient glutes. You can start off with those with anywhere between 10 and 15 repetitions. Just make sure that it's challenging for you, leaving a couple of repetitions left in the tank, and you can incorporate those into the strength workouts that you're hopefully doing at least twice a week. That's it from us for today. We'll see you in the next video.